Hi, my name is Scott. I'm a physical therapist assistant here at North Point Orthopedics, and today I'm going to talk to you about shoulder instability. Now, shoulder instability is a pretty general statement. We have a lot of muscles that attach to our shoulder, and they all have to be equally balanced to promote proper movement and decrease pain. So shoulder instability does not discriminate against any age. It could happen to young and old, and I'm going to show a couple exercises that elderly and young people can do at the same time. So first, we're going to start with some easy exercises that everyone can do. The first one is called a scapular retraction. So this is Hannah. She's going to be working with us. And at first, I'm going to ask her to squeeze her shoulder blades together in the back. Good. Now notice she's squeezing straight back. She's not hiking her shoulders up or anything, just straight backwards. She's going to be holding this 5 seconds, 10 times. The reason why we're doing this is to make sure we have good muscle control, because as we move our shoulders, this shoulder blade has to move up as well. And if there's imbalances with the shoulder and the scapula, we're going to get poor movement, and that dyskinesia is going to cause more pain. So the next exercise I'm going to show her is called scapular depression. So it's almost like squeezing in the back. A good way to start this, because this is very difficult for some people to learn how to do. She starts squeezing in the back, and then I'm going to ask her to kind of push those shoulders down back here, right in the bottom of those muscles that you were tightening up in here. Okay, she's going to do this 5-second holds 10 times again. And notice how her shoulders slightly depressed. They go down when she does this. That's how you know you're doing it correctly. So the next exercise she's going to be doing is called partial prone rows. Prone is laying on your stomach. Partial is halfway there. So what I'm going to ask her to do, she's going to lean over as so, and she's going to let that arm dangle. And what she's going to do is bring her elbow back like she's starting a lawnmower. That's perfect. So what you want to avoid is any flexion like this of the arm or any just straight backwards. She's bringing that elbow straight back, just like that. And when she's doing this, she wants to squeeze all these muscles in the shoulder blade. She's going to be doing this 2 sets of 10. That's good. Right, so the next exercise we call shoulder isometrics. Isometrics is where we are contracting muscles without any active movement. So the first we're going to be doing is something called flexion. Flexion is straight in front of you going up, but she's not, again, no active movement. So we use a ball here in therapy. What you could do is you could actually take a towel right here, fold it up so you got some good padding, and you put that against the wall as well, and you push into that. So what she has to do is see that elbow is bent to 90 degrees, arm is going straight in front of her, she's not rotated in or anything. So this ball is going to go straight in front of her shoulder, in front of her hand, and I'm going to cue her to push into that ball at a comfortable rate. She doesn't want any pain when she's pushing. If she's getting pain, then she is pushing too hard. Does that feel okay? Mm-hmm. Good. So she's going to be feeling a lot of tension up in here because that's what we're working right now. And she's going to be doing this 5-second holds 10 times. So doing these exercises is going to help build muscle control around her entire shoulder, which helps stabilize the muscle or stabilize the joint. So the next direction we're going to be pushing with these shoulder isometrics is extension. So extension is straight backwards, and this tends to be one of the easier ones. So what she's going to do is she's going to push, again, at a comfortable rate. You don't want to be pushing too hard to cause yourself pain. 5-second holds 10 times. And the strength she should be feeling now is towards the back of the shoulder. So the next direction she's going to be pushing in is external rotation. So what she's going to be doing is external is out. Okay, so that elbow still 90 degrees bent, shoulder stays by the side, and shoulder drop. Okay, she's going to be gently pushing 5-second holds 10 times against that door frame. This stress she's going to feel all up in here because this is targeting the rotator cuff now. 5-second holds 10 times. So the next direction and the last direction she's going to be doing these isometrics in is internal rotation. It's the exact opposite of external rotation. So that elbow is again bent, hand on the other side where she's at, and she's going to be pushing in towards her belly. Again, comfortable push, no pain, 5-second holds 10 times. So the next exercise she's going to be doing is called external rotation. She's going to be doing it in side lying, which is lying on her side. So the best way to cue her is she's going to have her hand across her belly just like this. Elbow stays on her side, shoulder stays on her side as well. She's going to be lifting this hand off of her belly as far as she can without this elbow coming off the side of her body. This is going to be targeting the rotator cuff, which helps stabilize that joint. She's going to be doing this 1 set of 10, and when it gets easy, she can do 2 sets of 10. And notice as you come around to the side, her elbow isn't behind her or in front of her, it's directly on that side. So the next exercise I'm going to have her do is called side-lying shoulder abduction. So what she's going to be doing is she's going to have that arm directly on her side, thumb up. Thumb up helps clear a little bit of space because of the anatomy in our shoulders. We don't want any pinching sensations going on in there. So what I'm going to ask her to do is she's going to raise that arm all the way over her head, kind of like a jumping jack. Good, and if she's getting pain at any certain point in this motion, she needs to stop when she gets that pain. So for example, go ahead. Say you're getting pain right there. She wants to stop right there. Do not push past your pain. Hang out there for a couple seconds, about 3 seconds, and then come back down nice and slowly as she just did. And come on, walk around. Let me show you the back around here. So she's directly on her side. She's not drifting in front of her. And when she's doing this, she's keeping that shoulder down, and she's also using that shoulder blade. She's stabilizing these shoulder blade muscles when she's doing this as well. A good way to stabilize in the shoulder blade is to make sure that you're maintaining that gentle squeeze in the shoulder blade. So the next exercise I'm going to have her do is resisted rows. So if you have any TheraBand, you can get these at Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Amazon, whatever you prefer. You wrap it around just like this on a pole, and she's going to take it in both hands, and she's going to be squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. So come on over here. So as she's doing this, those elbows are going straight back. She's squeezing those shoulder blades without making the shoulders elevate. So another good exercise to help stabilize the shoulder as well as the shoulder blade is called lat pull downs. So this is another easy one. We got the band right against the stairs and the pole right here. She's going to just keep her elbows nice and straight. She's going to pull straight down towards her pockets. So this one, the lats, you're going to feel them right around the armpit area. And again, she just wants to make sure her shoulders stay down, and she's working on good posture with all these exercises. That's something good to keep in mind because posture does affect the shoulder as well. She's going to be doing this 2 sets of 10. So if you don't have a pole or anything in your household to kind of wrap one of these TheraBands around, you could also use a door. So what you want to do is you're going to open the door, you come around and latch this TheraBand to the other side of the doorknob. You just wrap it around as so. You come on the other side of the door and you shut the door. And now I have something to pull without it slipping or breaking or anything as such. So there's a couple basic exercises that you can do for your shoulder instability. Just a quick disclaimer, if you start to get pain with any of these exercises, see if you could back off and find a pain-free range that you could work in. If you are still unable to find a pain-free range, come see your physician and we'll figure out a plan of care for you. Thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you. Thanks.